Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it is Christmas time and I just thought I would get one quick Christmas makeup look in there before Christmas Day, and it's really simple and easy. I'm all about the simple glam this year and quick easy makeup. Here we have it, maximum effect, minimum effort. That's me this year. It really is. So yeah, if you want to know how I got this makeup look, then please do keep on watching. Also, if you're not subscribed, make sure you do hit that subscribe button, join the fam, and also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy it. Enjoy the video. Guys, do not watch my hair right now. It's marinating. Okay, it's marinating. Let's get straight on with the makeup. So I'm going to start off with the face, and we're going to keep it a little bit simple and glowy, nice, healthy skin. And I'm going to start by taking my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter in the shade 5. It's not a foundation. It's also, I don't know, is it a primer? It's more like a skin tint. That's probably the best way I could describe it. Actually, before I use that, just to ensure makeup lasts all day, my Hydra Grip primer from Milk Makeup. Do you know what? I'm not sure if that Charlotte Tilbury product is a primer. I just know that it gives you the most beautiful skin ever. So I'm just gonna get this on, and it's got a really large doe foot applicator. I'm just gonna whack it all over. I've gone a bit heavy with it, but that's okay. And then I'm just gonna take a large brush and basically just kind of buff this out all over my skin. It kind of tints your skin, so it's like, yeah, it gives it some color, which is why it's in shades, obviously, but it's not like a foundation. It gives your skin like color, almost in like a holiday type way. And I don't mean like Christmas holiday, I mean like vacation, like you've gone somewhere hot. I kind of didn't want to wear any foundation for this look today, but I feel like I'm gonna put a little bit on just for those that do want to wear foundation on Christmas. Then you've got this sort of option, but really I'm gonna go in with the smallest amount and something really nice and lightweight. And I'm gonna use my MAC Face and Body because it's just amazing. It gives you flawless looking skin, and you don't need, like, you can build it up. So if you wanted full coverage, you can totally do that. And if you want to keep it really nice and sheer, then you can definitely do that with this foundation. So I'm just gonna pop like the teeniest bit on. And normally you'd see me like drag this all across my face. Maybe teeny, just to balance it out. But that's literally pretty much it. And I'm going to just stipple this all across and make sure I get a nice sort of even coverage. And obviously less foundation means less blending, less time spent, and yeah, I mean, you'll be ready in no time. So that's pretty much it. I've got a really light layer of foundation on right now. Can we just ignore this little scab that I have in my eyebrow, and it looks like a lump of eyebrow product, but it's a scab. And then for like bronzing up my skin, I don't want to go in with like a heavy contour, but I'm gonna go in with a cream bronzer, and this is the Nude Sticks Matte All Over Face Bronze Color in the shade Terracotta Tan. Just gonna sort of draw this on, and then as usual, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out just to warm up the skin a little bit. I want this to be like really like wearable, simple, easy, quick to do. You're not there on Christmas Day like spending hours getting ready. I mean, that's totally up to you if you want to. I personally don't want to do that this year anyway. I've like really gotten used to wearing less makeup or no makeup. I mean, we are going to make this whole look really glam. But it just in general, in terms of base, I like a little bit of a softer finish at the moment. So I'm just running that over. I'll take my foundation brush again, just pat over it. And then for concealer, I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. just because you can never ever go wrong with this. So I'm just going to get some of this on right in the inner corner and just a little bit down my nose. And I feel like for me, this is where I can go a bit heavier, just because this is like the thing that I want to cover up the most. And then I'll also just take this down my nose, just on here a little bit. Stop there. So I kind of just let my concealer sit for a minute, and then I'll go ahead and just pat and blend that in. And the reason I just let it sit is because, so sorry if you can hear really loud planes, it's so annoying. Yeah, the reason I let it sit is so that it has a moment to just sink into the skin. And basically when it's too wet, you're basically picking up all the coverage and all the concealer on your brush or beauty blender, whatever it is you use. Whereas if you let it sit for a minute, it's got a moment to sort of dry down and you can mold it to how you like. And I always like to take the concealer up the sides of my nose. And everything I've used so far is like nice and creamy, gives you like obviously a skin-like finish because it's a cream product. But this concealer, obviously it is a cream product, but it's a matte concealer, so it should set quite nicely. And I just like to pat it down to sort of blend in with everything else. And you can always use your foundation brush to sort of soften out any harsh lines and edges. And then before I go in with any sort of powder, I'm going to finish it off with another cream product. And I'm loving cream blush at the moment. I feel like it looks so natural on the skin, and it also lasts all day. And if you are going to use powder on top, you don't have to, but if you are going to, it just makes sure that you've got blush on all day. It's literally the best thing ever. So I'm going to take this Charlotte Tilbury Love Tinted blush in the shade Petal Pink. And I am such a fan of this at the moment, honestly. I'm going to get it up here a little bit more. And I'm just, with a synthetic brush, just going to pat this in. And it instantly sort of melts into the skin and just vanishes. And I feel like before, I used to be so scared of cream blush, just because some of them are so intense. But this is just spot on. Like, it makes your skin look even more like skin. I don't know what it is. You can even take some over the nose. Now, just for the sake of setting things in place a little bit, I'm gonna go in with a teeny amount of powder just under my eyes. And I'm taking my Hourglass Vanish powder because it's so lightweight. I'm just gonna make sure I've got no concealer creased in my lines before I go ahead and take some powder and just pat right under here. And I'm also just going to take this powder just where I get a little bit oily. Obviously, if you are dry, then you don't really have to powder much. But for me, as someone that's a little bit oilier but still wants to wear light makeup but also have it last all day, I do have to go in with a little bit of powder just to ensure that it will last all day, just sort of in my T-zone area. I mean, and also, like, it's Christmas Day, we're at home. We are at home. We are not taking our makeup bags anywhere. We don't have to go anywhere. So if we need to top up, we can. You shouldn't have to. It's all good. So that's basically it. And then I just want to reinforce that bronzer a little bit. And I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Bronzer in the shade 2. And just really lightly run that right over. Also just take it on the forehead. Guys, I just had to take the foundation off my lips because I feel like it always throws me off. And now that I've taken it off, I can really see that cute cream blush, like giving me a really nice natural flush to my cheeks. And I don't know, everything always just comes alive when you put bronzer on. Okay, so if you did want to go in with a little bit of blush, if you wanted to, go in with something like really glowy and radiant. And I'm going to take my Nars Orgasm X just because it's exactly that. So I'm just going to brush this over my cheeks and kind of up as well. And this honestly adds to the radiance. So it's like I've only gone in with a really tiny amount, and it's just gonna help that peachy pink that we put on before really pop as well. And with this, like, if you don't want to apply highlighter, wow, did those words just come out of my mouth? Who am I? But if you didn't want to, you wouldn't have to, because there is radiance in the skin, there is radiance from the blush. I personally don't know, like, how do I feel about highlighter today? Like, I'm not too fast. I might just go in with a teeny bit of this Dior Backstage, teeny weeny, just literally, that's it. That is it. See, normally what I would do is I would go in, like, pinpoint it, then blend that bit out. But I'm just kind of dusting it on and giving it like a really simple glow. Except for my nose. I need the highlighter properly placed on my nose, but everywhere else I don't care if I've just like thrown a little bit on. I always feel like this just finishes a look off for me. Even though we're not finished. I'm talking about the base, but it just completes it. Guys, I feel like 2020 is the year that I mastered light, simple, flawless base. Wow. Guys, my heart just broke. I just dropped my whole entire camera. Yeah. Anyway, right, let's get on with this. I'm just gonna take this like brown eyeshadow from my Dior palette. You can use, it's literally a really simple brown eyeshadow. Use anything. I'm just going to take this through my crease. I've not really got anything on my eyes. I just want to sort of shape them, and I'm basically using my dark circles to my advantage and basically using that as an eyeshadow, and then I'm bringing some warmth into the crease, and it just looks like my dark circles are nice and warm now. I always get questions sometimes on my YouTube, on my Instagram, sorry, to say, what's on your eyelids? And I'm like, that's dark circles. But this is honestly the quickest way of looking like you made some effort. And then I'm gonna take black eyeliner, really nice and close to my lash line. This is my Nars longwear one. And if it's all jaggedy and messy, it's okay, because we're gonna use a pencil brush to just run along the edge, just to soften it up a little bit, and just take it in sort of short strokes. Use your finger just to smooth it over, and really that's it. But I'm now gonna go in with one of my favorite mascaras, which is Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. Basically use whichever mascara you love the most, because you want your lashes to look nice and long and full, and possibly get away with not wearing any falsies on Christmas. So save yourself the hassle, the uncomfortable feeling, and just go in with a few coats of your favorite mascara. I have a few favorite mascaras, to be fair. Okay, so mascara is on, and you can never go wrong with a little sparkle on the inner corner. I'm just gonna take some of that same highlighter that I used on my face, just right here, because, I mean, come on. So for the lips, we are gonna go red, simply and just purely for the people that want to wear red lipstick. And I feel like it needs it to pick up the vibrance, you know, give it that festive glam. However, if you don't want to wear red lipstick on Christmas, then don't. Go with whatever you want to wear, what you feel comfortable in. But if you are going to wear red lipstick, make it matte. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to take my Laura Mercier lip pencil in the shade Ruby. And I'm just gonna line my entire lips with this. Do you know what, guys? I feel like that lip liner is gonna be too light for the lipstick that I'm gonna wear. So I'm changing the lip liner to Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Honey, because it's slightly deeper. So sorry about that. I don't understand how on Instagram girls make nice faces when they're doing their lip line, because I always look so ridiculous, and then other girls are like, and I'm like, nah, I need to move my lips around. I need to do all sorts to get the shape. Okay, guys, you already know. If you've watched some of my recent videos, you already know which red I'm gonna go in with. And it's the Lancome 505 Drama Matte Lipstick in the shade Adoration. I mean, sorry, let's just do that again. Oh. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna get this on and I'm gonna blend it into my lip line. It's so like, it's so matte, but it's also like, it glides on. I don't know, there is something about this lipstick I just love. Love, love, love. I'm gonna actually set this in place with my Morphe setting spray. You can use any. I would use my All Nighter by Urban Decay, but it's in my house and it's not in here. So let's just spray this. So this is basically the finished look. I'm gonna come in closer so you can see the skin and you can see like how glowy and radiant it is, but still super, super natural and lightweight on the skin. Let me know in the comment section below if you're gonna be doing more of a simple glam or if full glam is more your thing. What is your makeup gonna be like on Christmas Day? Would you wear this? Let me know. And also make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. It would really, really help me out. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Join the family. And yeah, I wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Have a lovely day with your family. Hopefully eating lots of good food. And yeah, just basically making the most of every single minute with all your loved ones. Sending you lots and lots of love. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you all in my next video. Mwah.